Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new live video. I hope you are gonna have a good day today, a wonderful day today. You are from Boston, so today seems gonna be a really nice day. Gonna be warm. Gonna be really good to go outside. To have some walking. Last Sunday, I was talking about Peter when Jesus produced the storms, the night. And today I want to talk about Peter's the Son of Jesus. And that's on the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 69 to 75. And we can see a lot of interesting, things that happen in this chapter. And the chapter started on 69, said like, and now Peter was sitting in the courtyard, and a servant girl came to him. You also were with Jesus of Galilee, she said, but he denied it before them all. I don't know what you're talking about, he said. So we have to remember, like when Jesus said, like before, after the crow, the rooster crow, like 3 times you will deny me 3 times. So we can see right now on the verse 70, the first deny, and we say like I don't know what you're talking about, he said. And that's very, very important to think about all this, because most of the time we deny Jesus. Not like a Peter did, like in this time say, no, I don't know him. Don't forget, like Jesus was in prison. Jesus was like going to the cross to be sacrificed. And Peter's like a few chapters before, a few hours before, was saying, you know what, Jesus, even if I need to die, I will die for you. Even I gotta go against everything, I will do it. He was trying to impress Jesus. So like, you know what, I will follow you. I will give even my life if I need to. But Jesus said, you know what, Peter, don't say that. I just paraphrase. And don't say that, because you're gonna deny me. You're gonna disown me 3 times. And Peter's feel like I confronted. So no, I won. Even I have to die, I will go through everything. I will go with you, even I have to die. But right now we see the reality of Peter. Peter is confronted for the people. And the verse said like he was sitting on the courtyard. And a servant girl came to him and said, well, you also were with Jesus of Galilee. And the first time he said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. But we can continue reading. And the verse 71 said, then he went out of the gateway where another servant girl saw him and said to the people there, this fellow was with Jesus of Nazareth. And we can see like before was only one girl saying like you know what, I saw you with Jesus Galilee. But now that girl's talking more people to came. And then that's not it can change something. One thing is like when one person came to you and saying like, oh, you are Christian, oh, you are this and that. But it's something different when it's more than one person involved. And we see now like more people involved. And Peter says something, and he said on the verse 72, he denied it again, but this time with an oath. I don't know the man. So we can see like how Peter was getting confronted, how Peter was, even what he was saying before, he didn't even think about it, but he was like, denying Jesus, a stronger way. Because like before say, I don't know what you're talking about, but in this case, like he denied it again, but with an oath. I don't know the man. And less words saying like, don't even ask me about it, because I don't know who this man is. And the next verse 73 said, after a little while, those standing there went out to Peter and said, certainly you are one of them. Your accent give you away. So get more confronted, get more deeper on the confrontation of all the people around him. And The verse 74 said, then he began to call down curses, and he swore to them, I don't know the man. If we can see like how everything go from one step to another, to higher denying. Because what before I said, I don't know what you're talking about, really. I don't really know what you're talking about. But after that, I said to try to tell the people, to let the people know, like he really know them. He didn't know who was the guy was, and saying like with to say oh no, this guy can be a follower of Jesus because he cannot speak that way. And like when more people were comforting him, he started to call down curses and to swear, I don't know the man. And this is the time when the hard part came in. And the Bible said like immediately a rooster crowed. And 75 said, then Peter remembered the words of Jesus had spoken. Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And the Bible said he went outside and wept bitterly. We can see how Peter was comforted, not for the people in this time. He was complaining about what he said like hours ago. When he was saying like he was feeling like a pro of what he was gonna do. So you know what? Even if everybody deserve you, I won't. Even if everybody go away, I won't go that way. Even if I had to go to the dead, even if I have to die for you, I will do it. But something is when you say, but something different is you are between the problem. You are in the middle of everything with the confrontation. And sometimes as a Christians, we are like that. When people's confronted our faith, sometimes we don't feel strong enough to defend our faith, to defend why we live. Sometimes the people around us trying to make a pressure on us, and we deny Jesus. Not like a Peter said, with an odd or with with calling down curses or sword. We deny Jesus with our actions because sometimes we don't do what God told us to do because of the people around us. We don't do whatever God calls us to do because we don't want to be confronted for the people. We're trying to be good with everybody, but sometimes it can be like that. Sometimes you need to defend what you believe. You need to defend who you are following. And if you are following Jesus, you're a disciple of Jesus, you need to defend him. Doesn't matter in front of who. Even sometimes feel the people came to you, and the Bible said in one point, all the Christian people, all the Christianity, gonna be confronted. We get into one point you need to deny Jesus to be able to buy food, to be able to eat, to be able to work. Because we get into one point if you are saying you are Christian, you need to deny where you live. Not about religion. I'm not talking about deny the religion because religion is something was made by the men. But when the time came when you had to deny Jesus, then we're gonna see who the real disciples of Jesus are. Because that's very easy sometimes. We see how a lot of people deny Jesus very, very easy. Even when we are young men and that's a girl you like you he doesn't want to know anything about religion. He wasn't know anything about God. He don't want to know about God, but you are a Christian, and sometimes you're trying to you know to cover what you believe, to try to to be with a girl, or if you are a girl, to be with a man. You're trying to say, you know what, I go to church only. I don't really really involved, in this religion. I'm really involved because you want to get what you want. But what's the price of that? What price you are paying, to try to get things you really wanted? We're gonna need to be a really good followers of Jesus. We need to be really good disciples. Defend what we live and don't deny. And that that's the hard part of this verse today, the text today, is when Peter remembered the words of Jesus has spoken, and that's very hard when you are confronted yourself, because you can say a lot of things. When everything is good, you can say a lot of things, but you are in a really bad situation. That's something different. When you are on the desert, when you are on the process, that's when you really know who you really are, what's inside you. Because you can say, "Oh, I'm a good person. I'm following Jesus. I do everything the Bible said to do." But when you are confronted for people, for situations, for a lot of things around you, then you really know who you really believe. You really know where your feet are, where you are stand up. And the Bible said, Peter, after he remembered the words of Jesus, he went out and wept bitterly. Something inside him was destroyed. Here I can say, how I don't know how to say this. Everything thought he was, he thought was the tough guy of all the disciples. He thought the best of the disciples. Because on the last verse, we saw Peter saying you know what, I don't care if the people want to destroy you, I won't do it. But Jesus know exactly what's inside Peter, because Peter looked strong, very very hard outside, but he know inside Peter was something weak, and that's why we are confronted all the time, because God want to show us how weak we are sometimes inside. Because we can see really tough outside, but inside us, that's still weakness. And God want to work on those weaknesses. He want to make us stronger, to go to another level. But you need to know what's inside us. And sometimes, our feelings are confronted. Because sometimes we do a lot of things, by feelings. But we can through to reality, everything change. So that's the message for today for you. And the message is we need to try to see who we are. If we really are we really want to defend our faith, we want to act like a Peter by emotions, saying a lot of things. Peter came to reality, and that was the hard part for him, to really see who he really was. So I hope this small reflection have been blessed to you, and I hope you can share this video if it was, and I invite you to invite other people, more people, to subscribe to this channel for more live videos. And I hope God have been spoken to you today, and I hope you're gonna have a really good day today, the rest of the day. And thank you by enjoying these live videos. And tomorrow I'm gonna do another live video at 6 a.m. So hope you're gonna be blessed. You're gonna have a good day today, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new live video. Amen.